cure. I don't have that kind of time.
There's gotta be some hope.
Gene therapy. That's what all my dad's research was about.
Is that why Norman started the cross-species experiments?
Yeah. He thought he could give himself the resistance some animals have to conditions like this. But the closest he ever got was the work he did on spiders with your father.
But Dad disappeared, and his work went with him. Your task force, their body armor has medical applications. Can it help at all?
It's not a cure, but it can give mobility to people who can't get around on their own. The task force has helped me improve on it, and protect my research from criminals who'd steal it. But it was a mistake to work with Fisk.
He knows you're sick?
He figured it out. And now he's waiting for me to die so he can take Oscorp for himself. Listen, Pete. Take it from a guy who knows. When the people you trust turn their back on you, it's just proof you have to handle your problems yourself. But sometimes, you still need help.
Harry, I'll do whatever I can for you. Just tell me what—
Spider-Man. No one knows for sure how he got his powers. But he looks to me like the only successful, healthy example of cross-species genetics out there. You take pictures of him. You must have some way of reaching him.
Well,
Peter, I need Spider-Man's blood.
I'll take that. Just in, Webbs needs something to stick to. Sorry. Gotta shut this down now. This is why they call me amazing. Proper testing, my blood could actually make things worse. Booyah! Sometimes I even impress myself. Say some fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spider-Man!" I love that one. If my blood could cure Harry, I'd give it to him in a heartbeat.
it'll take time and lots of research to find out. He's in no mood to wait.
Got the spider! Don't feel bad! You're not... Alright, you're not good. And of course the Daily Bugle never gets pictures of me winning like this. Not gonna happen. Come on, show me what you got. Did your mom tell you could be anything you want? Because she was wrong. And the judges give Spidey a perfect score!
If I give Harry my blood without testing it first, it could kill him. Or turn him into a monster like Dr. Connors. And then who knows how many people he might hurt and kill. Great power comes great responsibility. Can't forget that.
No fancy tricks, time to fight like men. This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you. I almost died just then. Of boredom.
A violent shootout between...
Sometimes I fantasize about moving to Hawaii, but there'd be nothing to swing from. Norman Osborn lived for years with his disease. Harry's got time, even if he doesn't feel like he does. Before I give him my blood, I need to make sure it's safe. For him and everyone else. The bad guys appreciate all the effort I go through looking for them. I've put this off long enough. Gotta catch up to Harry and talk to him.
Came. Thank you. I'll pay whatever you want.
Mr. Osborn, wait. I've checked with scientists familiar with gene therapy, and I can't give you my blood. It's too dangerous.
Dangerous? I'll die without it.
Not right away. There's still time for more research. Every other cross-species subject has turned into a monster. I don't know why it's different from me. I'm looking into it,
I've paid the top minds in the field to look into it. A fortune. They don't have the answers. I'm willing to take the chance.
It's not just about you. The lizard, the other cross-species, they hurt people.
Get out.
Kill people.
Just get out.
I can't give you my blood until I know
right.
it's safe.
I can't trust
promise.
anyone.
I'll find out.
I'm on my own.
Mr. Osborn,
No, just go.
He's really at the end of his rope. I should have noticed a long time ago, but I was busy being played for a fool by Craven. I can't believe I fell for his act. But why would he teach me his hunting techniques if he was going to betray me? Yes, that's one of the things I'll have to ask him. Now that's fun! Craven! Time for a little mentor-mentee chat. Discuss our mutual goals. Map out a 5-year plan. Explain why you're working for a human jello mold. Looks empty. Maybe I can still find some answers. For me. He was gonna kill me and stuff me like a trophy. All this time he's been studying me, testing me, figuring out my strengths, and how to beat them.
And how best to set a trap.
You're a fake! A coward! This is your idea of a fair hunt?
Oh no. It's only the prelude. The antidote I gave you should remove all effects of the tranquilizer. I want you at the peak of your abilities.
Stop acting like you're King Arthur. All that talk about honor. You lied to me. Betrayed me for the Kingpin and his money.
That was incidental. I did not betray you. I truly taught you all I knew. Not just so you eliminate the Kingpin's rivals, but to make you the worthiest possible opponent, the foe I knew you would be. My greatest hunt. Now you are ready. And now we will see who is the hunter and who is the prey.
So you used me to take out the Kingpin's rivals. What about Cassidy? I noticed you jumped in to stop him talking to me.
Cassidy was useful for a time. He sowed fear and mistrust, but he is little more than a beast. It was inevitable he would have to be removed.
Ambush me from the trees.
I can smell your fear.
You wanted me to watch Cassidy kill that kid. Why? So I'd kill him? So I'd feel guilty? Just because you're a sick freak?
It was a test, to see how strong you could be. You could stomach the spilling of blood. I admit, you disappointed me.
I'm still waiting for an explanation for your mustache.
Impossible. I studied you. You are not capable of this kind of fury. You lack a killer instinct. I made you. You flail around like a drunken always sailor. One step behind.
I get as angry as you do. I want to hurt my enemies just as much. The difference is, I know it's wrong. He's in the trees. Gotta find him before he springs a trap.
You've been a poor sport.
this weak in effort, I kinda feel like you don't respect me.
Come get me, boy!
It's hard to spot him in those trees, but I have to try.
There is no escape! No, Mir, come get me, fool! So I'm right here, to the death!
No! That's your way. On my watch, no one dies.
I beg you, kill me. Give me death over defeat.
You're saying death isn't defeat? You planning on coming back as a craven zombie or something? Anyway, I won. That means I call the shots.
What are your terms?
You're a few episodes short of a season, Craven, but you've always had your own loony code of honor. So you're gonna tell me how to get to the Kingpin. The truth. Everything you know.
Very well. You have won that right. Ask, and I shall answer.
I ran into someone who says Kingpin gets test subjects at Ravencroft. How?
The institution has lost all government funding. It now relies upon private donors, of which Fisk is the largest, now that Norman Osborn is dead.
And they just let him experiment on inmates like some kind of Dr. Chubbenstein?
They encourage it. They view the inmates as hopelessly damaged, useful only as test subjects.
I know you. You're always checking out your surroundings. You notice everything.
Yes, it's true. I met with Fisk in his building, where I took note of the locations of his cameras, weapons, and accessible points of entry. He has a Telec 4566 security system, and I know the passwords.
Well, you get a gold star. Draw me a map, and don't leave anything out.
The information I have given you will get you inside the building, but you must still face Fisk himself.
I'll distract him with cupcakes.
This is why you will lose. You underestimate him. He has fought for his life since he was a boy. If you show even a moment's weakness, he will see it and kill you.
The old killer instinct, huh? A lot of good it did you. I'm not sure if the cops can pin anything on you, but if not, take my advice and go back to Russia. Fisk doesn't seem as forgiving as I am.
Are you kidding me? With everything going on in the city, they're sending task force guys out of town?
I heard it's about that stolen Oscorp tech. Some kind of armor they're trying to get back.
So? We need back up now. But they don't care if working stiffs like us get killed.
Only Fisk has that kind of influence. I should hitch a ride on one of the trucks. See what he's up to. That's when you think I can't get any better! I'm always awesome. Sometimes I'm extra awesome. Buckle up! Fasten your seat!
I'm not used to driving that kind of truck. Why can't Tony come?
Because we're going to see the boss. And only his top guys get to know where he goes when he's not here. So shut up and do your job.
I had a feeling listening in on those guys might pay off. Now to stick to their truck and let them take me right to the fat man himself.
Tell him we've got the deliveries. I'll watch the truck. You got it, boss.
Only one thing will work on this door. Ionic webbing.
I have eyes on Spider-Man!
I'll come right out with some cold water. Are you deliberately moving really slowly? Is this... All the armor in the world can't fix stupid.
Spread out. Secure the area.
You got it.
I want a perimeter set up. All points of entry watched. I'm on it. I catch anyone slacking off, they'll end up padding my arrest stats.
Understood, sir.
Maintain radio contact. Check in every 5 minutes. I'll spread the word. The boss wants everyone working double shifts.
I'll tell the boys.
Task Force cops working with crooks. No. Who could have possibly predicted that? Except everybody.
I see him.
Hey, pay attention. I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit. Who can resist that?
Ah, come on, what's a spider gonna do? Used to bust him for assaulting an officer.
They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know.
That mask don't scare me.
Oh, snap! If you were awake, you'd be impressed. Armor might look cool, but it doesn't make him any faster.
Ratbag, a well-done police officer. You've been busy, Spider-Man. Care to add more crimes to the list.
This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you. Can you at least say some fun bad guy things like, that armor's too big an advantage. I need to equalize things with ionic webbing.
Target acquired.
Who's there? I've got movement.
You'll love my ionic webbing. Makes heavy metal so much lighter. Looks to me like the elite task force wasn't all that elite.
I'm sure you're quite pleased with yourself, but the night is young.
Yeehaw! Skinny, ain't you?
I get your strategy now.
Not again.
Take you on anything.
Let's not fight. Ah, never mind. Let's fight. Some days you just got it.
It really is so hard to get good help these days.
Just a little closer. Sometimes I even impress myself.
Anyone else hear that? Got the spider!
Did your mom tell you you could be anything you want?
Fellas, I got him! Yo, over here! You dead? Uno?
My web shooters are on the fritz.
You're a fool, Spider-Man. You think those lackeys were meant to do anything more than delay you?
Bam! Task force? I don't like...
Fellas, I got him! No more fancy stuff!
You did it! This is why they call me amazing! Ionic webbing, do your stuff. The armor's only as good as the guy inside. And those guys? Yeah, not good.
Please, Spider-Man, meet up with more police officers. It'll make wonderful news footage.
Bam! There he is!
Can you at least say some fun bad guy things like, curse you, Spider-Man! I love that one.
I suppose when you live such a sad little life, you can't help but cling to small victories. You fancy yourself a hero. I've done more for this city than you can ever dream of.
Come to Papa. Booyah! Could be worse. I could be Mucus Man.
guys get paid, it's too much.
I'm rapidly losing patience with you. In fact,
I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun.
Got the spider! I see him!
They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know.
Skinny, ain't you?
Why can't they all be like that? It's not that you're bad at your job. Okay, it is.
Who's there?
Here he is! Hey, pay attention! I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit. Ionic webbing is my best shot here. Spidey doesn't play favorites. Neither does the seismic blast. Robots any day. These robots don't talk your ear off.
I may have to take a direct hand in this sorting matter.
Some days you just got it. Just what I wanted. No more games, Buffalo Butt. Just you and me. What, no elevator music? This guy's cheaper than Jameson. Smells like sweaty fat guys and burritos in here. No offense to burritos. Well, if it isn't the Kingpin! Catchy name, but I have to say, you look more like a bowling ball than a pin. Or maybe a beach ball?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, I'm impressed. You take control of crime in New York right under everybody's nose. The whole city knows you're crooked, and everyone still kisses your tuchus. Which must take what, like a week? A lot of ground to cover is what I'm saying.
The only criminal I see is the masked man guilty of breaking and entering into my private building. A violent vigilante. The Daily Bugle has branded a menace.
Fine, play it like that. But one way or another, you're going down.
And now you threaten me. I dare say Jonah Jameson will praise me as a hero after I kill you. In self-defense, of course.
You set Cletus Cassidy loose on the city. Not just to wipe out your rivals, but to scare people. To make things so bad, when you took over, it'd look like you fixed it.
And who else is gonna fix things, huh? You? Running around in a costume, acting out some adolescent power fantasy. I live in the real world, Spider-Man.
You are so fat! When you cut yourself shaving, marshmallow fluff comes out!
Come down here immediately! You expect me to fight him myself? People don't expect a crime-free utopia. They want a world that makes sense, where if you stay out of bad neighborhoods, you don't get hurt. They want order.
You're wrong! People want justice. They want to know that if they work hard and play by the rules, the same rules everyone else has to follow, they'll be okay.
What an amusing world you live in, boy.
You're so fat, when you wear a yellow raincoat, people yell, "Taxi!" Spidey doesn't play favorites. Neither does the seismic blast. You're so fat, you're the same height lying down. You're so fat, your high school yearbook photo was taken from a helicopter.
What do I pay you for? Get down here! What people want is men like me to make the hard choices, to make the wheels of the world turn so they can work their jobs and live their small lives and get a cookie at the end of the day, knowing that someone strong is in charge.
Hey man, I get it. You were a bullied fat kid, now you won't get even. You want to start a software company? Be my guest. But when you start hurting people, when you turn into the bully yourself, I'm gonna shut you down.
How dare you! You know nothing about me. About my life. You have no idea what I've done to survive.
So talk to me, let's hear it. Hired Craven, Cletus Cassidy. You're so proud of it, tell me what you did.
That's part of my job. Beating down punks like you.
Hey, pay attention. I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit. Oh, snap! If you were awake, you'd be impressed.
I've had enough of you!
It's like a bouncy house, am I right? You're so fat, you're the same height lying down. Can you put forth You're so fat, your high school yearbook photo was taken from a helicopter. No? You are so fat. When you cut yourself shaving, marshmallow fluff comes out. You're so fat I could have you arrested for 10 pounds of crack. By which I mean butt crack, just to be clear.
I'm not a fool, Spider-Man. I've admitted no wrongdoing, broken no laws. There's no evidence against me.
I have proof you paid Kraven.
No, my task force did. As a security consultant. I am shocked and horrified to hear he's done anything improper. If indeed he has. He was hired for his legendary skills and a strong code of conduct that would never allow him to betray a client.
Kraven might not give you up, but Cassidy will.
A lunatic like that? Oh, come now. His word can hardly be believed. And besides, a man would have to be a fool to deal with someone of his ilk directly. I assure you, I am no fool. I'm afraid, Spider-Man, that you are the only criminal here.
Yeah? We'll see about that.
This is not an action film, boy. Just because you're young does not mean you can hack my security and gain access to my personal... How are you doing that?
Huh. Now who's underestimated who?
Stop that! I demand you stop...
All units. Max Dillon has escaped custody and is at large in Sector 4.
What did you do?
I have no idea what you mean. Thank you for showing me my areas of vulnerability. I assure you, they will be gone when you return.
Using those generators to make an energy shield. Gotta take him out. Times Square seems to be the center of all this.
Just like a glove. You head for the light even when you know. You can't get to me, Spider-Man! If you have a decision, you'll run for your life! That won't help you! I've got more than enough power to burn you to death! No one cares! Well, I'll make them care!
Can't get through that energy tower. Looks like he's drawing the power for it from generators.
Everyone in here is you! You should be lucky you're on the other side! But go ahead! Don't let me stop you!
If I don't wreck those generators, I'm not getting anywhere near Times Square.
man! This is your last chance! Leave now! You can't get to me, Spider-Man! If you have any sense, you'll run for your life! I don't have time to waste on you, insect!
I can't get through that energy field. Looks like he's drawing the power for it from generators.
You head for the light when you know they'll kill you! You're just making a fool of yourself, Spider-Man! But go ahead! Don't let me see you shoot run away from him! Now you'll die! Get out of here, Spider-Man, before you get swallowed! You should feel lucky you're on the other side! I don't have time to waste on you, insect! You can't get to me, Spider-Man! If you have any sense, you'll run for your life! No! I won't let you leave me in the dark! Never again!
Shields are down. Times Square, here I come. I recognize that guy. What happened to him?
I warned you to stay away! Now it's too late!
Something familiar about you. Max Dillon?
You don't even remember. You said I was your eyes and ears. Said we were partners.
I remember now. I did say that, and I meant it.
Liar! You abandoned me! Left me in that place. Let them hurt me. All alone in the dark.
Max, I don't know what happened to you. I can see you're in pain, but I can't help you unless you let me.
You don't care.
There's bad people everywhere, Max. I'm sorry for what they did to you, but that doesn't give you an excuse to be one of them. First I felt kind of bad for you. Now not so much.
Stop hurting me!
Man, your power bill's gonna be through the roof! It's affected your mind. But there are people who can help. Places you can go.
No! That's what those doctors did! And all they did was hurt me! Never again! All I wanted was for people to notice me! Well, they'll notice now! How life and night while they huddle into death!
You've got some serious self-esteem issues, don't you? Max, I just found out what they're doing. Stop fighting. Tell the police what they're up to. We can bring them down together. For a guy full of electricity, you're pretty dim. Web shooters aren't working. Web shooters really don't like... Oh, really? How do you play video games? Is it like constant... Not to feel sorry for the guy. He was a victim. And if what he said about Ravencroft is true, I've got to shut that place down. Oscorp's one of their big donors. Maybe Harry can help.
Yeah.
Mr. Osborn, you were right. Fisk is buying up Oscorp stock for a hostile takeover. But as long as you're here, I'm confident we can stop it.
Right. As long as I'm here.
I have it, sir. Richard Parker's spider venom formula. But every time it's been used, there have been serious side effects.
More serious than death? I'll take my chances. Now get out!
Dr. Kafka, is that supposed to happen?
No. I'll shut it down.
Attention all task force officers. Given the growing threat posed by the masked vigilante called Spider-Man, we are clear to escalate Phase 3 of the Suppression Initiative. Be advised, there is no Phase 4. This ends now.
All units, be advised we have reports of rogue elements of the force installed. Unknown devices, possibly dangerous, in populated areas. Proceed with extreme caution.
No way am I letting anyone set off bombs in my city.
We have a suspicious device in Midtown East. All units, evacuate the area.